Hello, welcome back to my hair in my mouth. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes, big up to the Silt. Sorry, the Silt board with this. What am I waffling about? The Silt in chat as well, so big up to board with this. So, I'm putting in the work today, isn't it? I'm only going to be able to do like the first half of the Club game, so kind of annoying. I'm going to have to retitle that, but in fact, let me do that right now. The game has not kicked off yet. Let me do that right now, so that we can just focus on the game when it kicks off. Big up to the Silt. We are very close. We are very close right now. I think we can do it before the end of the season. I think we can do it before the end of the season. Yo guys, all of you legends here, all of you watching regularly, subscribing, chatting in, all of you, you're legends, bro. I think we can do it by the end of the season. And let's hope here for the Fulham win. Hello, Web, hello. 1 second, because kickoff is about to start here. Fulham with the kickoff. On. And there you go right off. Yeah, let's get back to chat now. You're about to watch utter dog shit football, Alf, you know that. I think what you mean is Premier League football, which, I mean, it's the same thing, but yes, I'm aware. I hope the Genk against Union game is not too terrible, because Genk have a tendency for stinking out a win. And like, it's, when I say stinking out a win, I mean terrible game, but they win somehow. So, let's hope that Genk game isn't too bad. What the hell? Ajax lost 4-0 to Utrecht. Wow. Ajax is champion though, aren't they? Or are they not champion yet? Let's check Eredivisie here. Yeah, they're 9 points clear. PSV have a game in hand, so if PSV win, they're 6 points clear with 4 games left. I don't believe they play each other anymore. No, they don't. They play Sparta Rotterdam, they play NEC at home in EC. And then they play Groningen away. That's 3 games they should win. They only need 2 more wins and a draw to win the title, so they'll be fine. A bit of a shocker, but they'll be fine. Anderlecht 0-0 Antwerp. Yeah, that was woeful to watch. Thank God I didn't. It's still going, but yeah. I can imagine the level of excitement or the lack thereof in that game. Anyhow, Fulham have the ball here. And Fulham are not doing much with the ball at the moment. Ball up the pitch by Fulham. Down the left, it's just down. And they lost it. Damn, that was poor. Now Palmer, look at this. Cole Palmer. He loses the ball, but it's won back by Madueke. Madueke can't hold on to it though. Ball the left by Iwobi. He tries to play it forwards, but it's come back now. Lukic. Okay, Standard Luik has a bottle job, isn't it? Well, let's see here. Is that game still going, or was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 isn't a bottle job. Standard Liège is fucked anyways. I don't think they're fans scared anymore at this point. It's like Man United, you get used to it. Enough pain, you'll get used to it. Oh, ball into the box here by Fulham, and they could score it earlier. Wolby, what are you doing, bro? But they have scored now. It's offside. Don't celebrate if you're a Fulham fan. It's offside. I believe it was Andres Pereira who scored. Iwobi should have scored that, mate. Iwobi should have scored that. Kind of woeful by him, I can't lie. Yeah, he's offside, so. In fact, he's offside twice here. Is that Sessegon? He's offside twice there, I believe. Sessegon, how do you pronounce that name? They're checking. When does the Genk game start? There he has post 3-hour stream. You gotta keep the World Cup, you know. The Genk game starts at 4 PM by the way. 4 PM my time, so this starts 3 PM my time. So an hour after this game. Only 3 hours, bro. I can do more. Nah, I was fucking tired though after that 3-hour stream. I can't lie. I was just like the last half hour of that stream. I was just like barely awake. Today we play Genk drop points. I'm hoping for a draw. Because if Union wins, they're right in our, they're right behind us. So we need a draw there from that game. Chelsea now. And Chelsea moved the ball onto the right here. Let's see if they can hold on to it for longer than 5 seconds. Adueke. Cutting inside. It's kind of easy to be honest. He crosses it, not very well. It's a goal kick to Fulham. And now 2 balls on the pitch by the way, so they're laying the goal kick. Time wasting after 5 minutes, guys. Time wasting after 5 minutes. Welcome to the Premier League. Nice. Fulham thrashing Chelsea today. I don't think so. I think it'll be a close game. I think Fulham might win. They're playing better already, to be fair to them, but I think it's gonna be close regardless of who wins. Ball on the right now again with Sessegnon. Into the box, it's a poor cross. It will come down to the left here where Robinson. Robinson can cross the ball better. He decides to pass it backwards though. To Bassi, who gives the ball to Pereira. And now into Lukic. Bassi again, who almost lost it. Lukic. Come on, pass a bit faster here. Pass through the middle. There you go, Lukic now. Lukic going up the pitch. Don't go to the left, he went to the left. I should have gone into the middle, man. Now to cross this out for a throw-in. Look at the amount of space cross in the middle of the pitch and they decide to go down the wing. Like the reason you go down the wing is because the middle of the pitch is cramped, right? But if the middle of the pitch is open like a fucking desert, just go into it, you know. Like walk into the middle of the pitch, you'll have a much better chance of scoring, of chipping a ball into the box or something. But these players, they don't think for themselves, bro. This is why I don't like watching Premier League, bro. Las Palmas won 1-0 against Atletico Madrid yesterday. That was something. Las Palmas, relegation club. I tell you, bro, not a single team in La Liga gets relegated in the Premier League. Currently, Osasuna is winning 2-0, by the way, against Valladolid. Even Valladolid would survive the Premier League this season. I swear it down, yeah. Alaves, by the way, by winning against Atletico Madrid, Alaves has escaped the relegation zone for now. Alaves, or Las Palmas, sorry, Alaves has a game in hand. Ball up the pitch, it's after a corner. Or defending Kukurea, he could have put that out for a throw-in. Now a corner to Fulham. Let's see the corner here. Am I too bright? 1 second, let me change the camera here. I think I'm a bit too bright. Let's do that after the corner. Let's clear it. And ball comes down to the right here. Let me fix the camera a bit, because I think I look a bit too bright, don't I? That's a bit too dark though. Does that look better? Eh. Lighting is a bit poor right now. It's because it's cloudy outside. I like to use lighting from outside, but it's like cloudy at the moment, so... Chelsea now. Ball to the left. Sanchez, the Chelsea goalkeeper, on the ball. Passes it to the left. And watch. Now they'll pass the ball back to the goalkeeper. Watch. Oh, look at that. They pass it back to the goalkeeper. Welcome to modern football. Long ball here by Sanchez. He tried to find Neto there, but it's good defending by Tete, who has it out. To Correa now, and ball all the way backwards at the halfway line here. You see that? They had the ball in the final third of Fulham, and they moved it all the way back to the halfway line. To Correa now. And to Caicedo. Palmer's shot is straight into the hands here of Fulham goalkeeper. Which, by the way, still underrated. You're just saying. Bernd Leno is underrated. Poor man can't afford studio lights. I could afford proper lights. I could buy like a proper studio lighting here and a green screen if I wanted to. Then I could be like all professional and stuff, but like, I'm not spending money on this channel. Like, you know. Why would I spend money on this channel, bro? Like, bro, I barely make any money from it. I already spent like 300 euros on my camera and my microphone. It's fair enough, I use it for other reasons than just my channel, but I initially bought that for my channel. I'm not gonna buy a lot extra for this channel. Not until I get my investment back, at least. So get me up to 1,000 so we can make that investment back, you know. We'll be cooking here. Long ball again by Chelsea. It comes into the hands. Oh, you know what I should do? Genk. Who is it? Genk Union? Yeah. Genk Union kicks off at... One second. Yeah, let's do this. KRC. That's a bit better. Yeah, there you go. Now let me share that. There you go. Yeah. Just for anyone joining, because it is a double watch-along, so just for anyone wondering about the Genk game. Here. In fact, I could put it like this. CET. There you go. For anyone wondering about the other game, because it's a double watch-along. Oh, are we getting a free kick here to Chelsea? I believe we are. It's a free kick to Chelsea right now. No streamer settings. Let's see what Chelsea will do here. Neto standing after the ball, over the ball as well, by the way. It's straight at target, actually, by Madueke. It was a terrible free kick, though. It was just straight at Bernd Leno. They should have whipped it in, bro. Like, Reece James sometimes thinks he's him. And don't get me wrong, he's quality when he's not injured, but bro. Some of these players, you know what the problem is? You have some quality players, like Reece James, and they know that quality, but then they start overestimating themselves. Cole Palmer has had that problem recently too. It's like Haaland says, stay humble, eh? Stay humble, eh? Reece James now with throw-in. And he throws the ball backwards here to Colwell, who gives it to Kukurea. Kukurea goes down the left. Neto. Neto, ball in to midfield there, and now forward here back to Neto. Neto tries to cross it in, and oh, Palmer could not get there. I think Madueke got a touch to it because Palmer is angry. He thought he should have let the ball go. I don't think Palmer asked for the ball though. If Palmer doesn't shout, he can't complain that Madueke tried to get a header on it, you know. The better you are, the harder it is to stay humble. Yeah. I mean, you know what thing is as well? That are like people who are like, why should you be humble if you're that good? And like, those are the people that completely miss the point. And a lot of people think like that. A lot of people genuinely think if you're that good, you don't need to be humble. It just completely misses the point of staying humble, because that is just something so many young players have nowadays, isn't it? I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia, but I feel like young players were more humble back in the day. And I don't know if that comes down to management, to the older players keeping them in line, or if that's just mentality of back in the day or what, but I feel like a lot of these young players aren't humble. Look at Miles Lewis-Skelly. Quality player. Quality player. He's not humble. Like, come on, let's be honest, he's not a humble guy, is he? Ball on the right here, Reece James. Gives it straight back to Chalobah, now goes to Colwell, to Correa. Look at this, the passing is done by all the centre backs and back forward, like by the back forward, rather than the midfielders. Oh my god, look at this. Reece James just losing the ball here, and now ball onto the left, into the box by Fulham. It's another poor cross. Their crossing has not been on point today. Iwobi now on the right hand of the pitch, gives the ball to Berger. Iwobi again. Iwobi tried to play a ball through there, it's cleared. Now a ball out for the throw into Chelsea. And Jackson has no one to throw to. Ipswich Town is losing 1-0 to Arsenal. Makes sense. I don't think anyone was expecting any different from that game. Crossing this game has been a disgrace, yeah. Fulham need to get a good crossing, man. If they get into the good positions, then they can't get a proper crossing. Because Chelsea is kind of lethargic at the moment. Like, they've just passed around with Chalobah and Colwell all game here. Enzo Fernandez is mad ghosting, by the way, this game. Has he touched the ball even once? I think he did. He played that one ball through for Neto, didn't he? But other than that, he's been mad ghosting. Now Enzo Fernandez is on the ball, actually. And he goes backwards to Chalobah. Chalobah again. Now James. A good ball in between here by James. Palmer running at it. Still, Palmer gives the ball to the right. Madueke. Madueke tries to cut inside. Crosses it very well, but Nicholas Jackson, his first touch, lets him down. That was a very good cross there by Madueke. Jackson should have really done better with that. First touch was poor, man. Yeah, that's very poor. Now, Fulham. Long ball here. And, oh, good this by Jimenez. Gets the ball onto Iwobi. And now, terrible crossing again. Sorry, LEAUGE, not Jimenez. My apologies. The crossing is woeful, bro. What do these men train on in practice? Like, bro, you're pro footballers. And yikes, Reece James loses the ball to the pitch here. Desmond gets the ball into Iwobi, who scores a very good goal. I guess that's what they train on in practice. That's a very good goal. Outside of the box, not a lot of time or space, just stretch the eye of the needle and hits the back of the net. 1-0. Beautiful, that, I can't lie. 1-0. If only the crossing was as good as the finishing, they would be at like 5-0 at this point. That's woeful here by Reece James. It's good, it's very good by LEAUGE, and my apologies for the pronunciation, Sexergnon, I think. They quickly close down Reece James here because they notice he's not paying attention. Get the ball back together. Sexergnon gets the ball into Iwobi. And yeah, that finish speaks for itself. Let's go Fulham. We need these teams to be dropping points right now. And Chelsea is dropping points right now as it stands. Still a lot, still 70 minutes left to go. And now Chelsea kick off again. Chelsea back to finishing 8th. How many points away are they from 8th place right now? Let me check the Premier League table. Premier League. Oh, they're 7th right now. They are 7th. Wow. Full time. Yeah, thank God I didn't watch that again. That would have been a snooze fest, bro. Yeah, Chelsea is only 6 points ahead. Sorry, it's only 5 points ahead of 8th as it stands, assuming they lose this game. Who does Bournemouth still play against? Because Chelsea have some tough fixtures coming up. This is one of the easy fixtures for Chelsea. Bournemouth play Man United at home, you expect them to win that. They play Leicester at home, you expect them to win that. That's about it, really. They play Aston Villa at home, I think Villa wins that. They play Arsenal at home, I think Arsenal wins that. They play us at home, City, so I think we win that. So 6 more points for Bournemouth. How many more points are we saying for Chelsea? Chelsea against Everton at home, I think a draw, so 1 point. Liverpool beats them, I think. Newcastle beats them. They should beat Man United. So 4 more points for Chelsea. Yikes. Chelsea is only picking up like 4 more points. Maybe, like at most 6? Between 4 and 6 points. Let's say they still pick up 6 points. Palmer into the box here and scored defending by Iwobi. Iwobi all over the pitch, and now Iwobi is running at it. Holds onto the ball very well. And ball comes down the left. Man's balling right now. Bossy running forwards. Should have passed that ball sooner. Just ran that ball away. Tried to win it back and makes a stupid foul. Yellow card now to Bossy. Yeah. That was a dumb foul. Had no reason to make that challenge. The difference between Man City and Arsenal, by the way, is 8 points. Like, you know, we've been here before with an 8 points difference. So right, Fulham is actually in it's actually in 8th right now, with only 3 points behind Chelsea. So what games does Fulham have left? Ball into the box by Chelsea, header goes over the bar. Fulham still plays Southampton, they win that for the shortest 3 points. They catch up to Chelsea 10, but let's say Chelsea gets 6 more points, so they still need 6 points extra. They play Brentford away and Everton at home. That's 2 games they could win. Let's say they win both, then they're 7th. So Fulham could be pushing for the European football here, especially if they beat Aston Villa. Now they also have us at home in the final day of the season. And I think that Man City, by the final day of the season, will be guaranteed top 5 and will just play the kids. So I think they might win that as well, to be honest. Oh, Iwobi is... Oh, I thought he was about to shoot, but he just let it bounce. Should not have let it bounce, bro. Should have just gone for it. Oh, and Chelsea lose the ball again in their own half. This is disgraceful. Tete now has a shot. He should have passed it down the right there. Tete got a bit too excited, you know. And now free kick to Chelsea. To be fair, he was getting close then, but should have given the ball onto the right. Oh, Bossy wins the ball back here, and now ball from Iwobi back to LEAUGE, but he loses it. Free kick now to Fulham, a bit soft I think, that free kick. But it is given to Fulham. The Premier League is wild right now. And Man City is above Nottingham Forest right now, who has lost 2 games in a row. Forest plays against Tottenham tomorrow. Tottenham seems to be like catching their drift. Tottenham, yeah, they need to defend. And if they do that, they can get a result against Fulham, against Forest, I think. And now Fulham ball onto the right here. Going forwards again, Fulham. Ball onto the right, it's crossed in and oh! Took a deflection there, it looked like it was gonna go into the back of the net, but the TV was deceptive. This was good though again by Fulham, better just driving up the pitch. Got the ball down the right there. And the cross goes out for a corner. Let's see if they can do something from the corner. It's whipped in, it's a good corner, it just goes through everyone. Outside going through everyone, it was a good set piece, you know. It will be ball backwards. Now Robinson, good ball onto the right here, it's headed away by Kukureya. Palmer clears it. And Fulham collects the ball, gives it to Leno. Leno to Robinson. So far, by the way, Robinson has been standout. Salt in defense, going up well too. Crossing could be better, but that's the same for all of Fulham at the moment. And now Pereira loses the ball, sloppy test, but Bossy wins it back. Good vision, Bossy now, ball onto the left with Iwobi, stays calm. Iwobi gets a throw in for Fulham. And a chance to breathe for them. Now Bossy gives the ball to Leno. Ball just rolls through here. And terrible ball forward stays by Sessegnon. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Fulham are balling. They beat us if they play like this. Well, they won't play like this against us because they won't be able to have the ball. Ball into the box now, Leno catches it. They won't be able to hold on to the ball all game like they are against Chelsea. Chelsea can't win the ball back quickly enough, can't hold on to it clinically enough. So Fulham won't be able to play like this against us. Against Chelsea they can, but Chelsea ain't good, like. Let's be honest here, Chelsea ain't it. Chelsea is not it. And that should be a free kick for Fulham, and it is a free kick for Fulham and a yellow card to Colwell. Ball on to the left now, kicked on up the pitch, and now going backwards here, Fulham. Kukurea goes up the pitch if they lose it, and it's now a long effort. Try to be sneaky there and chip Sanchez, but it was nowhere near the net actually. And Sanchez scored it just easily enough. I tell you, yeah, if we beat Aston Villa, which is our biggest game left. Bro, we beat Aston Villa, yeah? Think about this. Man City beat Aston Villa. Man City will be on. Because, let's say Chelsea picks up 6 more points. They get to 60. Chelsea can get to 60 points, I believe, if they lose this. So Man City beats Aston Villa. They're already above 60. We are beating Wolves and Southampton. And then, so even the Aston Villa game, we can draw it, and if we draw the Aston Villa game, we're on 59 points, beat Wolves, you're on 62. That's more than Chelsea will get to. That's a good ball into the box, but Jackson can't get to it. Palmer now trying to keep it in play. He does it very well. Palmer moves the ball backwards to Reece James. I need to go through this, man. At half time we are going through this. At half time we're going through this. In fact, let's do it right fucking now. Why not? Premier League predictor. Table calculated, whatever the fuck it's called. And let me just share my screen. Oh, not scale my screen. Share it. Let me put the banner out as well. And screen. 1 second. There we go. Look at that, an advertisement. You know what's funny? My brother is moving into a new house. And now I get a bunch of advertisements about a fucking home. Like, hey, you want to build a home? You want to do that? Like, bruh. Wrong guy, you know. Go talk to my brother. Stop giving me these advertisements. I ain't got the money for the fucking house, bruv. I'm broke. You know, bruv, I'm broke. Let's assume this game remains the same. 1-0. Yeah, Arsenal are probably winning. Arsenal is winning right now. Yeah, 2-0. Let's assume it ends 2-0. Sure. Not 12-0. This doesn't matter, but I'll go Wolves win because fuck Man United. Liverpool probably win that. And I'll go Forest to win. Because we need to make this stuff on Man City, you know? So, Man City is 5th. Man City is 5th. We draw Aston Villa. Let's say that's a draw. Chelsea. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say they beat Everton. Brighton, probably a draw. I'll go Brighton to win, narrowly. Till win, Fulham will win. Wolves will win. This will be a draw. This will be a Bournemouth win because fuck Man United. This will be a resounding Liverpool win, 4-1. Forest, ball into box again by Chelsea. And Neto again here, cuts it back to Reece James. Goes sideways. And Reece James again. Into the box, cleared. Forest. I'll go 2-0 Brentford. So. Man City is at 59 points now. We beat Wolves. We'll probably beat Fulham. Yeah, Everton win this comfortably. This is a Leicester City win, just because fuck Southampton. West Ham win this. Arsenal win this. Yeah, let's go 1-0. 1-0 to Jasna. Brentford win this because fuck Man United. 1-2 to Newcastle. Liverpool win that. Crystal Palace probably lose narrowly. So we're on 62 points. Villa is only a point behind us. We're 3 points behind Newcastle, 4 behind Forest. Newcastle beats Chelsea. Fulham probably beat Everton at the Cottage. Ipswich lose to Brentford. Man United lose again. We beat Southampton. Let's be honest, we can't keep a clean sheet, but we beat Southampton. Tottenham win. Let's say they win against Crystal Palace. Wolves will draw this game, I think. Bournemouth. Nah, I think Aston Villa wins that. Forest beats Leicester. And Liverpool, the most boring draw 0-0 you'll ever see. And that puts us at 65. We're still 3 points behind Newcastle. Chelsea goes down to 8th place. And Aston Villa is right behind us. Chelsea will win this. Everton will win this. Aston Villa will win this. It's kind of annoying. All these games are looking like wins blow for Aston Villa right now. Draw by Forest. Nah, Forest will win that. Brentford 1-1. Palace 1-2 to Wolves. Leicester probably lose to Ipswich, to be honest. Arsenal, I think they'll get a draw against Newcastle. We should beat Bournemouth at home. And Liverpool will narrow 1-2 win. Actually, not Liverpool win. Yeah, because both teams are on the beaches, you know. Both teams are on the beaches. Why is... What? Why do Arsenal and Wolves already have 38 games? What? What? Fulham also has 38 games. What? Wait, let's just put this in. 39 games. How the fuck do you have 39 games? Respectively? What? Huh? Wait, what? And I'm confused. Why do some of these teams already have 38 games registered? Let's quickly do this. Let's just put one. Everyone should have 33. And what? Why does Arsenal have 33 games registered already? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't change the point, so who cares? Nah, Bournemouth wins that. I'll go with a draw for Man City. West Ham, Liverpool win. Man United lose. Oh. And then we drop out of top 5. Because they'll win this, Forest will win this. Then we drop out of top 5. Villa, we need to look out for the Villa, bruv. We need to catch Villa out. We need to beat them. If we beat them, they're way behind us. We beat them, we go to 72 and they go to 67. So that Villa game, we need to beat them, bro. We need to beat them. Ball into midfield now for Chelsea. Enzo. Newcastle ruined it by dropping the ball against Villa. We should beat Villa though. I hope. We believe, guys, we believe. Chelsea ball with Palmer here. Palmer. It's after a throw-in. I tell you, bro, throw-in simulator this. Let's see what's going on in La Liga and the other leagues right now. Osasuna winning 2-3 against Valladolid. Pretty meat with a brace. Serie A, what about Serie A, the Italian league? In Serie A, Internazionale is top of the league on goal difference with a game in hand. They play today, I believe, against Bologna. So if they lose that game, they're actually still top of the league. But it's very narrow, it's on goal difference. So if they win that game, they're more comfy. Well, good play this by Chelsea, but it's good defending as well by Wilhelm Balkos after a goal kick, I believe. Good work by Sessegnon. And Bologna is a tough opponent, by the way. Inter is praying right now that Napoli drops some points, because Napoli is just... they're just breathing down the neck of Internazionale at the moment. It's like... very unpleasant for Inter. But like, Napoli have easy games left, you know. They play Torino. They play Lecce. They play Genoa. They play Parma. And they play Cagliari. And I don't believe a single one of those, except for maybe Genoa, are top 10. So, of the teams Chelsea has left to play against, Torino is 10th. Lecce is 17th. Genoa, and by the way, it's Torino at home. Genoa is 12th. So the two most difficult teams, 10th and 12th, they've got at home. Then Parma away, but Parma is like 16th. Then they've got Cagliari at home, and Cagliari is 15th, so they're probably winning all their last games. Arsenal 2-0 at the moment, yes. I think Napoli will win every game to the end of the season. So Inter cannot drop points in more than one game. If they have 2 draws, Inter is Napoli is above them. And the games they have left is Bologna. Away, tough game. Then AC Milan in the cup, because they still play in the cup and Champions League. Napoli doesn't. Cup semi-final, they play against AC Milan. Then they play against Roma at home. Then they play against Barcelona away in the Champions League. Then they play Verona at home. Then they play Barcelona at home. Then they play Torino Lazio away and then at home against Lazio. Then they play against Como. Like, bro, they are dropping points in at least one game between Roma, Verona, Torino, Lazio and Como. So they need to stay sharp, you know. They need to stay sharp. If they beat Bologna and Roma, I think they beat Verona, Torino and Como, they can drop points against Lazio. They'll be fine. Red card, Ipswich Town. Yeah, that game is just a 10 minutes. Meanwhile, for the Bundesliga, Leverkusen played today against St. Pauli. I might do that actually. The Brugge game starts at 3:30, so that it continues until... I might do the second half of that game. I can do the second half of that game. Yeah, you know, I gotta keep it going. I think big watchalong day, Sunday. Nice big watchalong day, doing a bunch of watchalongs. Maybe getting some subscribers if anyone is willing and able. And doing multiple leagues, you know. We're doing Premier League, we're doing the Belgian League, and we could round up on Serie A, or on, sorry, Bundesliga. In fact, that game ends 8:30. So after that game ends, we could swerve to another game. Maybe La Liga has something interesting to offer. Real Madrid. Yes and no. So I start at 8:30 when the game starts. Ball into the box, it's out for that corner. So I'm gonna do the first half. Then I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna have to go quickly. And I should be back after half an hour, so I will miss the first 15 minutes of the second half. But then I'll do the second half as well. So I'll miss the first 15 minutes of the second half, but it's okay. And these players are popping off at each other at half time. There you go. Could have been a bit better, I can't like this game. There you go. Man's on a mad grind today. Bro, it's last day before the Easter holiday ends, you know. Like, tomorrow it's like Easter, so it's still Easter holiday technically, but last day before the holiday ends, you know. And here we are at half time. Let's start setting up here for the second half, which I will still watch, but I'll put priority on the Genk game. How many games is that? So Chelsea, Genk, Club Brugge, Union, Bayer Leverkusen, sorry. And then whatever game we do in the evening, that's 5 games. That's 5 games. 5 games in one day. You know, bruh. All of them kicking off at a different hour, by the way. Oh. Fulham 1-0 Chelsea. Half time. There we go. And let's change this for the Union game. KRC, Genk. Let's make that a bit smaller. USG. Yep. Let's see. Union probably playing in a yellow. Or they might play in the white away kits, we'll see. And Genk gonna play in blue. As always, they're at home. There you go. And let's set the timer to 0. There you go. Let's now change the stream title and thumbnail. One sec, let me zoom in on this because that will be a bit easier. Do. And there we go. Yeah, sorry, just quickly changing things up here. Thumbnails, other clubs, Pro League. Sorry, yeah, the Genk. Genk is what I'm thinking. Genk against Union. There you go, save. And let's open up the game as well on my monitor. I hope Newcastle absolutely bottle top 4. I hope they absolutely collapse after they pretty much collapsed against Villa. Because if they beat Villa, yeah, we will be comfortably top 5. So they need to collapse, fall out of top 5 completely. And then we'll be chilling. Right, then Genk Union kicks off in a bit. Now we just, I guess we can go to Twitter, our favorite halftime activity. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I hope Villa drops points in some of these away games. Like, Bournemouth, maybe they lose there, that way we're comfortably top 5, even if we draw them. But, you know, it's tight, man, it's tight. Jesus Christ, what happened here? Exactly. Hey, bro, this is the thing that gets the ump out of me, bro. People be waffling, yeah, about proper right back. Bro, if you've never watched him, he's not a proper right back. He's a pep right back. He's a right back that inverts into midfield. That's not a proper right back, is it? He's not what people think he is, bro. He's an inverting right back. He's not proper. But these people never watch him, bro. They don't know what they're waffling about. O'Reilly left back. You want O'Reilly left back next season, bro? Get a proper left back and put O'Reilly in midfield. Yeah, but I think people get confused because they think about the lineup as. How do you get confused by it? Lefts? Right. They probably. Yeah. I guess they get confused because they're reading from left to right. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Fair. Let's close this because I don't actually care about this. This is boring as fuck. Oh yeah, guys. Just saying, Rafinha has way more GA than Vinny had. And soon enough, Vinny will win the Ballon d'Or, assuming they win the Champions League. Owner of this account was shot and killed. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. I need to take a screenshot of this. One second, I need to take a screenshot of this. Cool. Let's save that quickly. That's fucked up, man. Man died and you're laughing, bro. That's fucked up, isn't it? That's fucked up. It's bait. I know it's bait, but man, that's fucked up, bro. Take a look at this guy. Like, honest reaction. What's this, bro? Who is DMing me? It's just a fucking group chat. Can you mute a fucking group chat? Like, bro, how do you mute this? Like, I've already snoozed it, but I keep getting notifications from it. It's fucking annoying. How do I mute this shit, bro? Because I don't want to leave it. But if it keeps popping off, yeah, I'm just gonna have to fucking leave. Because I can't mute it. What? I wonder what the... Also third party. Official Malto too. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. That's the bottom 3 confirmed then, is it? Premier League. Well, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ipswich. Yeah, 5 games left, which is 15 points, obviously. And none of the bottom 3 can get. West Ham got to lose every game of the season and still survive. You know, on the beaches, as they say, on the beaches. Well, not really, because I believe every spot in the Premier League is an extra 3 point something million. I'm not sure how much it is. How much do you get for finishing 1 spot higher in Premier League? I believe it's 3.5 million. Sure, accept and continue. Let's open this in another tab. So. Oh, okay, here is the method payment. Here is the method payment. So 1.1 million, so it's a difference of 1.2 million, is it? Or 1.15 million? Yeah, 1.15 million, 1.15 million seems to check out. 1.25 million it seems like. 1.25 million is the difference. Yeah. Or 1.125 should I say. 1.125 is the difference. For each spot you finish higher. That's not that much to be honest. But our English football team? Okay, that's just international though. You also get the same difference. But even a higher difference. A 1.7. Yeah, a 1.7 difference. Here, for the method payment. Facilities fees are dependent on how much the club spends. So, every spot you finish higher is 1.7 plus 1.125 is 2.825 million. But I think that might be higher this season. So let's say 3.25 million. 3.25 million, let's say that with every spot you finish higher based on method payments. And then you have your equal share, of course, and stuff. I just want to say, the lowest finish in the Premier League this season, Sheffield United or last season should I say, Sheffield United. See this? See this? 109 million pounds. How many euros is that? 120? 109 pounds in euros. That is 127 million euros. 127 million euros for the bottom of the Premier League. You know why that's a disgrace? Winning the Belgian League title is 30 million. 30 million euros. You get 130 million euros. This is 130 million euros for finishing bottom of the Premier League. That's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. 130 million. This is what people don't understand about the Premier League. It's so different from other leagues, isn't it? Like financially. It's just so different. Premier League fans are like, oh, but money isn't an excuse. In the Premier League it isn't. Because in the Premier League, the difference between Man City and the average mid-table club every season is 60 million euros. In the Belgian League, the difference between the league champion, and that's not even including Champions League money by the way for the champions, difference between the mid-table teams and the top teams in the Belgian League is 4 million. Let's say 5 million to be generous. 5 million to be generous. Man City, like what player are you buying for 5 million? What quality player are you buying for 5 million? None. No one. You're not. Let's be honest. By the way, there's a game is about to begin here, Genk Union. So let's open that up. Should have actually begun already, but a little bit late here. Let's get the timer out. But yeah, that's a disgrace, bro. That's an actual disgrace. And there you go, we are off for the first half of Genk against Union. Let's close this screen. Screen. Not stream. Second half of the Chelsea game has already begun, by the way. One second here. Let me get this screen proper. That's too much. Yeah. Like that. Almost perfect. There you go. Wonderful. Let's get the Jets back. And there you go. Right, Chelsea second half has kicked off. First half here, Genk Union has kicked off. Let's hope for the draw. We are hoping for the draw, guys. We need both these teams to drop points. Oh, look at it. Turning the lights up. There you go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Ball with Genk's goalkeeper here, Penders. Penders into Sadiq. Sadiq to LEAUGE, who puts ball up the pitch. It's after a throw-in now to Genk again. Now Heinen. Genk collapse starts here. Genk collapse starts now, bro. We will be there. We will be there. And that's a free kick to Union. Burgess now taking this free kick. The only problem I have with this thing right now is Union no longer has the bottle job gene. You know how Union always used the ball into the box, it's cleared. They don't have that anymore because they won the cup. Once you win a trophy, that bottle job gene, it leaves you. It really does. So, if Union wins this, they're like 1 point behind us, I believe. Let's see, if Union wins, let's just say Union wins, and we win as well. So we go to 42, and Union goes to 41, if they win. Which obviously, we're 1 point ahead of Genk, if Union wins, which great. But a draw is better, because if we get a draw, we're above Genk. If they get a draw, we're above Genk on like that half-point thing. Ball into the box now by Chelsea. It's into the hands of Bernd. They might just defend for the 1-0 there in that Chelsea game, by the way. Thoughts on Leinders, and do you think we get him? I don't think so. We don't need him. Don't think he's a bad player. All jokes aside, I do joke a bit, but I don't think he's a bad player. But we don't need him. We don't need him. We have O'Reilly, who can play that position, who is homegrown. And we have other priorities. We have other priorities to play it out in the summer. Homegrown is also an issue. We need to get rid of a few homegrown players, and if we can replace them with, or not homegrown players, so if you can replace them with quality players who are homegrown, because we're already going to bring in Words. News is that we're going to bring in Theo Hernandez, which, Words, Theo Hernandez, that is very juicy. I very much so like that, but some of the other options, like Reinders, listen, I would like Reinders, but I don't think we need him. Free kick again to Union. Yes, we have one. He's currently playing as a left back, Nico O'Reilly. We don't need to buy a Gundo replacement, we have one. What we need to buy is a KDB replacement. We play just fine when Gundogan is out, by the way, when Kovacic plays and Nico Gonzalez plays as a double pivot. Our Gundo replacement is our Gundo replacement can be a young player who comes through. De Bruyne's replacement can't be Echeverri. We can't have some young player taking the role of a De Bruyne replacement, because the pressure is a lot higher. Genk just holding onto the ball here at the moment. I pray, damn, give me a Bozo moment, bro. I pray for the collapse of Genk, bro. I pray for the collapse of Genk. Belgian football kicking off for the views again. That's why I'm doing this game, bro. Other than just hoping that Genk loses. It's a hate watch, isn't it? Why would we need Ederson? Why would we need Ederson, though? He's a DM. We already have Rodri, we have Nico Gonzalez, we have O'Reilly who can play that role, we have Kovacic. We have like 4 players in that position. We don't need another one. Reinders, okay, nice, but what about homegrown? What about homegrown? Because you're getting in Words, you're getting in Reinders, that's 2 not homegrown players getting in. Theo Hernandez, if the news is true, that's 3. Now you've got 22 not homegrown players when you're allowed maximum to have 22. Now who's going away? Now who's going away? Because you need to get players out. Bernardo Silva, okay, you're at 21 now. De Bruyne, you're at 20 now. Akanji. Maybe 2 goalkeepers. And you're still at just 17. You're at 17 now. 17 out of 17. You have no free slots. That's tough, man. And then you're getting out a bunch of players. Some of them you're gonna have to replace separately. You can't get your Cherki if you do all of that. If you want Cherki. On top of words. What if Rodri and Gonzalez are injured? If you get 2 injuries here. Okay, but don't sell Akanji. Now you have 18 not homegrown players. And you're only allowed to have 17. So you can't do that. If you want Rangers and you want words and you want and you want Theo Hernandez, who I think is desperately needed. And if we don't get him, it will probably be Robinson, who fair enough, he's homegrown, but it's tough, isn't it? Why not though? We have 9 defenders at the club. 9 centre backs at the club, should I say. We need to get rid of some of them. Just Stones isn't enough. And Akanji, he can still make us some money. Ball on the left here, by the way, by Fulham. It's crossed in and it's cleared. Robinson instead of Hernandez. Yeah, that's fair. You get your homegrown in order then. And if you get Doku out, let me know your opinion on this. Doku out and replace him with like Morgan Rogers or a homegrown winger. Like that way you open up other homegrown slots, but I really don't think we need Rangers, to be honest. I really don't think we need him. And I don't think he's a bad player, but just not what we need, in my opinion. Sell Stones. Yeah, Stones, I don't know if you'll be able to sell him, but we need to get him out. Loan him out if we need to, but get his wages off our hands, right? You can, like, ask for a loan fee of, like, 2 million. That should pay for his wages for the year. What are his annual wages for Stones? And now the chance hit for Chelsea, who shoots Barton saves. Look at that. Barton, I tell you. He's underrated. Ball to Ba now. Bon to Ba. Into the box, it's cleared. Trust me, we need that type of player. Don't think we do. Like, I think we already have that type of player in O'Reilly. Like, O'Reilly is incredible playing right now. Playing out of possession, he's a very good box-to-box midfielder. And we see that because whenever he inverts, he plays really well. We need fullbacks on both sides. And Cam, I assume you mean. And goalkeepers, not another central midfielder. You know what the big problem is this season? We've got Echeverri as well, by the way. We've got Echeverri there. We've got Brown, who's on loan right now. We've got a lot of players. And I don't think played for player, I don't think we're as bad as the table suggests. I think the wrong players have played for most of the season. And now Union is dashing up the pitch here. Come on, get a ball down the right. Move it faster, Union. Perisic is in the box, bro. Give him the ball. It's going backwards. We need that type of player, but it will be underwhelming. Ball is out for a goal kick here. What do you mean by it will be underwhelming? Like you mean it will be an underwhelming signing, or what do you mean? Because, I mean, if we get Rangers, he's a quality player. I don't think that will be underwhelming. But again, it's just not what we need, I think. A lot of players are a lot of unproven players. Yeah, but we have them. We have them. So what do we do with them? Do we just sell them? Okay, we had them, now we sell them. Like, the club has fucked up the transfer strategy. On long term, they had no idea what they were doing. They had no idea what they were doing. Long term, fucked it up completely. That's the truth. Yes, underwhelming signing. Gibbs White is your Gunnerup. Gibbs White is just not the same type of player as Gundogan. Rangers will leave Milan if they don't get the Champions League. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure if that's true. I've not read up enough about that, but fair enough, isn't it, if he leaves. And now ball won back by Chelsea. Ball down the right, it's out for a throw-in. My problem is the club has not thought about the long-term strategy. That's the problem this season. And Gibbs White is a good player, but again, I don't think he's not needed. He's also way too expensive because you know how these foreign players go, or that these English players go. They're way more expensive than foreign players of the same quality. Ball with Kukurea here, and no, it's not. It's after throwing. Ball thrown in now by Kukurea. He gets it back. Kukurea up the pitch, and it's gone nowhere. Gibbs White is minimum 90 million. Not worth that. Yeah, I agree. He's a good player, but it's not worth the money. But that's true for a lot of English players, isn't it? Ball won back hit by Chelsea. Both of these games are looking kind of still at the moment, I can't lie. Genk moving the ball around here, down the right. Banghura holds on to the ball pretty well. And now a yellow card for Van de Perre. If this game is boring as fuck, I can't lie. And the Chelsea game is not much better. The ball to the left now here. And shot straight at target by Chelsea, straight at the goalkeeper. Leno had easy enough to catch that. If we playing PSG away next season, we're winning by 2 goals on aggregate and we need a double pivot. Rodri and Gonzalez injured. Who are you playing? Yeah, but bro, if you have 2 defensive midfielders injured at once, bro, you're fucked anyways. Like, bro, if Rodri and Gonzalez are injured and you put Reinders there, you're still fucked. Reinders is not a DM. You can always do that, isn't it? You can always do that. Oh, we have 20 injuries. Well, if you have 20 injuries, your season is fucked. Kukurea now shoots, it's cleared. Boarding 0-0 loading. Now Genk stinks out wins. They play boring, yeah, but they win in the end. It's always 1-0 or 2-1. This team stinks out a win. It's like magic, guys. Fulham needs to get a bit more. Needs to get a bit more onto it, though. Oh, so wait, are you bringing in Reinders and Ederson? Are you bringing in both of them? Is that what you're saying? Are you bringing in both of them? Ball at the pitch now by Fulham. Headed back to Bernd Leno. Now, Iwobi loses the ball, bringing 1. Okay, so if you're to bring Ederson, he will not play unless both Rodri and Gonzalez are injured. Except for maybe cups here and there. Unless you want to drop O'Reilly, which I don't think he deserves to be dropped. He's been playing really well, he's homegrown as well. If you bring in Reinders, he's not solving the problem of having 2 DMs injured at the same time, so... I don't think we need... Again, I don't think we need either of them. What is this by Genk? What is this by Tolu? Bruh. You're not hurt, bro. You got barely touched. Now Palmer. Ball on the left. Oh, whips it in. It's caught by Leno. Ederson x O'Reilly. Okay, when is that duo playing though? Like, they need to get minutes. They need to get minutes. They're not benching Rodri. Rodri will get rest next season, but he will play 60% of the games. Nico Gonzalez will play the other 30-40% that Rodri doesn't play. So, because again, Rodri will get rested. So, you're giving Ederson like 10% of games. Or are you going to play him as an 8? But then you're compromising the minutes of O'Reilly again. Because O'Reilly is going to have to compete with another 8. Again, you have Foden, Echeverri, all in that midfield. With Words in front of them. Yeah, Words in that midfield as well. Ederson is not good enough. I don't rate him. We won't play 70 games if we don't get fired up in all competitions, but well, we won't play 40 games in general. Let's say we get all the way to the end. Let's say we get all the way to the end in every competition. 5 games in FA Cup. 38 games in Premier League is 43 games. Then you've got 13 plus is 15 games in Champions League. Is 48, is 58. And then Carabao Cup, so you're getting to mid-60s, like 65 games or something like that. So we're not playing 70 games, we're like 65 games if we go full in all competitions. So, okay, let's say 65 games. Let's say 65 games. Rodri plays 60% of the games anyway. So 60% of 65. What is that? Like 40? So now you have 25 games left. Most of them Nico Gonzalez will play as a DM. Like, we really can't fit another DM into this squad. You can't buy a plate for like 80 million and then bench them. You can't buy a bench plate for 80 million. Ball up the pitch again by Fulham. How are we watching 2 games at the same time and there's nothing happening in either of them? Welcome to modern football. Most people are paranoid. Most people are paranoid after Rodri's injury. After Rodri's injury, okay. Yeah, yeah, I think it's a bit of paranoia, to be honest. Because, again, O'Reilly can play in the 6 as an 8 as well. Depends on who leaves, of course, but, like, I really don't think we need another 6. Reinders makes a lot more sense than Ederson. Reinders makes a lot more sense than Ederson, but Reinders doesn't solve the problem of having 2 DMs injured, so... Pa loses the ball. And now they win it back here. Genk ball into Goretzas. Goretzas goes down. It's a free kick. Free kick to Genk. Genk is woeful to watch. They get results though. They get results. That's the thing. They get results. Like at the end of the day, you play good football, you play shit football. At the end of the day, you win, you win. Sancho now, ball on the left, Kukurea. Kukurea, ball backwards, it's cleared. Now free kick here for the Genk. Palmer into the box, Palmer! You see that attempt by Palmer, bruh. Let's see the free kick here by Genk. Yikes, that shot by Palmer. Palmer mad overrated, you know, bro. Hello, Malok Manyo. Thank you for subscribing. Hello, how are you? My apologies for absolutely butchering your name. I'm not sure if you're new or not. I feel like I might have seen your name before, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, thank you for chatting in. Hello, how are you? And so far, it's the only goal we've seen after 90 minutes of football, pretty much, across the two games, is a banger by Iwobi. And other than that, we've not really seen much shots in general. Ball on the right now for Union, going forwards here. Perisic, oh! Perisic has absolutely left Ba in the dust, that's terrible defending. Perisic trying to cross the ball, it's after a corner to Union. Union got a corner. Meanwhile, it looks like some players coming off injured in the Fulham game. I think it's Iwobi there who's gonna come off injured. Union 1-0 win written all over this. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. No matter how terrible Genk plays, they always win, bro. Like that's just been the story of the season. No matter how shit they play, they win in the end. It's like Real Madrid, bro. When Real Madrid is good, they're not actually good, but they just win. Now Genk trying to counter, they lose the ball up the pitch here, but Union can't hold on to it. McAllister plays a ball through, but it's after a throw-in. Almost got the ball popping in it. Need to be a bit better though. At least the music is vibing. At least the music is vibing, guys. At least we brought in the music. Big up to the music. Throw in by Genk. And they lose the ball. Union now, ball up the pitch. It's down right here. It's out for a throw-in. Caicedo now. Caicedo moves the ball down right for Chelsea. Fernandes. Because Enzo Fernandes still exists, you know. Looks like Genk is, Union is about to take a long throw in here with McAllister. Long throw in by McAllister, and the ball is out for a corner. Let's check the results, by the way, in some of the other Premier League games right now. So still 0-0 between Man United and Wolves. And 2-0 to Arsenal still. And Leicester play later today as well at 5:30. They play against Liverpool. Liverpool ought to win that. And with Liverpool winning that, that puts them on 79 points. It's 15 points left to win, 13 points ahead. There's only one more to win to win the league title. Chelsea, ball up the pitch, it's headed backwards by Bassi, and comes to Bernd Leno. Ball rolled out here. Fulham. Move it up the pitch. Oh, this is good football by Fulham. Ball on the right. But, yeah, the ball to the right here was not good enough. Genk now. Trying to hold on to the ball. Ball goes out for a throw-in to, I believe, Genk. We've had the majority of possession here. Genk looking sloppy. Yeah, they are a bit sloppy at the moment, aren't they? They've got the ball now, though. Man United drew 0-0 with Wolves. Is that still playing or is that full time? Let's see here. Man United, yeah, 73rd minute at the game. And they're 0-0 with Wolves at Old Trafford, you know. There's so many to draw for the great old Man United. How the great have fallen. You know what they say, how the great have fallen. Genk with the ball to the left here now for the Ba. Bonsuba. Trying to cut inside. He crosses the ball very well, but it's picked up again by Union. Union gets the ball down the right here now, trying to go up the pitch. Ivanovic can't hold on to it. It's Genk again trying to go forward with Karetsas, who loses it. It's cleared by Union, but Genk gets onto the ball again. I think they're giving a free kick here. Very soft free kick if you ask me. Got the ball, bro. Got the ball. Like, he only dived because he lost the ball later. Yeah, because he stands up because he held onto the ball after the challenge and then he dived because he lost it. Karetsas now. No free kick for that. Referee says stand up, mate. Look at this Karetsas, guys. Stop crying, bruv. Stop crying. Terrible passing by Union, though. They just delivered the ball straight away. Throw this Karetsas, guys. Stand up, you pussy. Stand up, pussy. Pussy, stand up. You're not hurt. I can't stand plays like this. Fucking pussy. Look at this man. Pretending to be hurt. Bro, you barely got touched. You've been touched by a ghost, bruv. Stand up. You're Korea now. Now crossed into the box by Sancho, it's cleared. And Enzo Fernandez sets the ball down the right and loses it to Robinson, who keeps it in play. Fulham now trying to go forwards and they can't hold on to it. And now again Chelsea coming up the pitch. It's crossed in, it's into the hands of Madueke. Karetsas farming that injury time. You know, bro, you know, you got to get injury time up, you know. Gotta be time wasting after like 33 minutes in a game you should win. Must win game. Gotta waste time after 32 minutes, bro. That is the way to play football. I swear it down, these men are so fucking lucky to be top of the league. The way they play football, yeah, it's like they don't want to win until the last 5 minutes of the game, and then they start popping off. And they just get wins. They've been lucky all season to get wins. And now ball won back here by Union. Union ball into the box. Ah, it's bored. It's very bored. It's actually throwing. Both these teams need to fall off, you know. Both these teams. Union to win now. Put them on 41 points. Fair enough. Club Brugge to win. Go to 42 points. And then Union starts dropping off as well. We will be there. Watchalong coming off. Wilson and Castagne coming on. In the Fulham game. Now throw in again to Union. Union here. Fulham Chelsea looks mad dead at 1-0. Welcome to the Premier League, bro. Welcome to the Premier League. That's how things operate here, you know. Like smooth operator, you know, like that, bro. Smooth operator. That's how it goes, basically. Arsenal is 3-0 up, by the way. At least Arsenal are balling. Too bad I decided not to watch Arsenal. Wolves have scored! Please tell me it's Cunha. It's Sarabia. Okay, fair enough. Is it Cunha assist? Who gave the assist? It's just Sarabia. No assist to it. You know like that, bro. You know like that. Sarabia scoring on Man United's head at Old Trafford. 1-0. 1-0 loss at Old Trafford once again. 39 points after 33 games for the Man United. Which means that... But sorry, 38 points. 38 points after the 33 games. Which means that 14th. And if Tottenham win the game, which I think they can if they play the correct way. But Ange won't. But if they win the game, they'll be 15th. 16th, because Wolves winning puts them to 38. But with worse goal difference. Yeah, with worse goal difference. So yeah, they're 15th. They're 15th still. No, like that graph. If Tottenham wins, Man United is fucking 15th, bro. Then Wolves beat Leicester and Man United. Who do you have left to play, bro? Bournemouth is beating Man United. Brentford is beating Man United. West Ham they could win. Chelsea is beating Man United. And Aston Villa is beating Man United. So we're looking at 3 points potentially for Man United to put them on 42. West Ham, how many more points are you picking up? Ipswich is 3 more points. Let's say 3 more points for West Ham puts them on 39. So the difference between Man United, who will be 16th, and West Ham, who will be 17th, will be 2 points. 39 and 41 at the end of the season. Nice. ball on the left now, Union. Union, good ball into the box. Union can't hold on to it. LEAUGE now. Gives the ball to Mike Sadiq and he spells it. Van Houten to Van de Peere. Now Ivanovic can't hold on to it, but Van de Peere went to the back. Ball with Kalali here. Ivanovic does this well. Gets the ball into midfield and oh! Union has a chance and they put it wide! How are you this dog shit, bro? Every fucking team in the league scores this against Club Brugge. But they're giving a penalty, I believe, to Genk. And Chelsea just scored, by the way. This is a great ball up the pitch and just comes through here. Very good finish by Nicholas Jackson. I tell you, man, Nicholas Jackson is an underrated striker. He's an underrated striker, bro. 1-1 in that Chelsea game. That's a solid finish. Why is it all constantly so dark here, bro? Oh, by the way, it's not half time anymore, is it? That game. I should remove that. Well, let me try to fix my lighting one more time. I swear it down, yeah? That's way too much. Maybe like this. That looks better again. I pray that they give this penalty. VAR will check it, of course. So, sorry, it's George, not Nicholas Jackson. My apologies. George scored for Chelsea, not Jackson. Man like George, bruv. Let's see the VAR. Let's see the VAR on this penalty. Yes, penalty Union. They're still checking it. So don't get too excited. Genk fans gonna be crying after 2 penalties right after an opponent miss. I pray down, bro. I pray to God. I pray that they start accumulating some red cards, bro. Penalty is given. I pray they get some fucking red cards. I pray their fucking season just collapses. I pray they just fucking collapse away, bro. They fall away into wastelands. And then we can draw Union away. We can beat them at home. And still win the league because Genk fall away into the fucking wasteland. Into the abyss. That would be very nice. And then we just have to match Union on all the other games. Fulham's free kick is way over the fucking bar. Now let's see Union here. And Akim Pelu will take the penalty instead of Ivanovic. That's a bad decision. I think Ivanovic should take the penalty. Look at this run-up. Oh, he's gonna fucking miss this. Watch, he's gonna miss this penalty, bro. What the fuck is this walk-up? Oh, that is a very cold penalty. I'm sorry. I didn't know you had cold like that. I did not know you had cold like that, bruv. Because let me tell you, that was fucking cold, bruv. Ice cold. His veins be fucking frozen. I didn't know you were like that, bro. My apologies. Man was smooth with it, bro. That's one of the coldest penalties I've seen in a long time. You remember the penalty of Cristiano Ronaldo in the Euros? That the fucking cold penalty he scored against France? That's that level of cold. Look at that, bro. Fender just left. Oh my days, that's cold. This man's cold, bruv. Someone teach me how to score a penalty like that. Look at this. That's cold, bruv. My apologies, mate. My apologies. I was talking shit. I was not familiar with your game, bro. And terrible passing here again by Fulham. Jesus Christ, that game is abhorrent. Ivan Toney level pen, bro. You know how Ivan Toney just takes a slow walk up until the goalkeeper like fucking shivers a bit and then puts it in the the bottom of the the bottom corner. Like, not a lot of players can do that. Like, people are like, oh, why does not every player just take penalties like Ivan Toney, force the goalkeeper to pick a side and then go the other way? And like, that's how you know people don't play football. Because like, it's fucking impossible to do that. Like, the way Ivan Toney takes penalties here, I tell you bro, you cannot do that. You can train on that all your life, you cannot do that. You know why Ivan Toney can do that? Ivan Toney can do that because he has the ability to focus on two things at once. Which most people cannot do that. Most people, yeah, cannot do that. And some people are just born with that. Like, that's literally a penalty you cannot train to take. You cannot train to learn that. You cannot learn those penalties. You can take them or you can't. And that's fucking cold when you do it, isn't it? Just pure natural ability. And they never miss those penalties, do they? They never miss penalties when they take them like that. Look at Pendix, bro. Pendix was stressing when he saw Akim Pelu walk up for that penalty. He knew, bruv. He knew I am cooked. Now Genk lose the ball here and it's a free kick to Union. After they tried to win the ball back a bit too quickly. Genk crumble has begun. Yes, Genk's crumbling has begun. We will be there. It's delicious, guys, it's delicious. Genk first to crumble, just bro. 2 games on the trot that they lose. Now what's Genk's next game after this? I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but after this they play Antwerp away. That's a tough place to play away. And we've already had to go there, haven't we? Or was that at home? I think that was away, right? Yeah, that was away. We've already had to go there. Antwerp away. After 2 losses on the trot. We pray, bro. We pray. To crumble, we pray for it, bro. I tell you, yeah, they drop points, or draw or loss against Antwerp, they're done. They'll be done. Mentally, they'll be done. They'll have checked out. Oh, ball comes to no one there. It's very good goalkeeping by Sanchez. Coming out for that ball, but it almost got to the Fulham's 12, which I believe is Vinicius. But is he 11? I'm not sure. Not sure what this number is. And we play Gent now, and then we play Union at home. We beat Union, we win our next 2 games, and this game ends in a win for Union. I think that's a title done. Well, it's not the title done yet, but you get what I'm saying. Now ball is after a throw-in after 4 minutes of stoppage time, by the way, in the first half, and that will just keep dragging. 6 minutes of stoppage time in the Chelsea game. And you know what I can do? Actually, nah. 1 second, 1 second. I'm a genius, guys. I'm a genius. Look at what I can do. +4. There we go. There we go. Does that look good? No, it doesn't, does it? That looks a bit better, I think. +4 minutes. There we go. And the Chelsea game is +6 minutes. And I can do that as well. Look, look. +6. And now... there we go. Yeah, there we go. That looks all the better, doesn't it? Let's go, sis. And let's hope the second half looks a lot better too. Because this Chelsea game has bored me to death. This first half has been woeful. Palmer now, ball onto the right. And shot it! Oh, Chelsea have scored at that. Oh, that's a fucking banger as well. That's a banger. Netto. Lucky fucking cunts. 1-2. 1-2. Fair enough. Fair enough. What a banger. And that's what happens when you defend for the draw all game. That's what happens when you defend for the draw all game. Arden waves it up. Arden waves it up by Netto. That was cold. I can't lie. That was cold. Both these games have been terrible, yeah, but the fucking goals have been gold, bruv. At this, bro. Netto turns on it, bang. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Can't argue with quality like that, can you? You can't argue with that. And that Chelsea game is pretty much done, I think. Now, Union. Ball on the left here. Trying to get past this man here. Oh, and keep Bell did get past this man, but he fell. What is man doing? Both these men slipped. They both slipped. Bro. He was in and he fucking slipped, bruv. Sadiq slept as well. Sadiq slept to give them the chance. And then Anki Pelu slept to fucking throw it away. Talk about a slip up. I'm so funny, guys. I'm so funny. Anyhow. We are now at half-time in the Union game. Union against Genk is half-time 1-0 to Union. Which is good for the Brugge. It means we have a chance to go above Genk, assuming Genk don't score twice. Maresca picks up a yellow card, by the way, in that Fulham game. If the results stay the same, Club Brugge will be very happy. But we still have to do it against Gent, and we know how Gent can be. They are our boogie team. I would rather they didn't get playoffs. Gent finally back in playoffs, bruh. Fucking cunts. They always turn up against us, but against nobody else, bro. Genk is collapsing. If they don't fix up this game, if they don't win this game, they will be gone. They will be mentally gone if they don't win this. Especially if Club Brugge goes top of the league. If Club Brugge goes top of the league today, Genk is done. Genk, mentally, it will be gone. They'll crumble. So that is why this game is important, bro, for these man. They need to get this. They need to get this turned around, isn't it? Now Fulham ball into the box. It's a good ball. It's cleared by Chelsea. It's still hanging around there, though. And Fulham have lost the ball here with Bossy, and now Chelsea is just running in a straight line. They lose the ball again, and it comes into the hands of Bertrand. Well, no, he doesn't. He doesn't pick it up. Now Bossy, long ball. Not a lot of time left in this game, and I think that should be full time. No. The referee lets the game go on. I think he'll give one more chance here, and then it'll be full time. Robinson tried to get a ball into forward state. Now Robinson again crosses a good ball in, it's cleared. Fulham pick up the ball again. I think they'll play on to 7 minutes. And last chance hit by Fulham for sure. Whipped in, cleared, and full time. Full time. Chelsea have won 1-2 against Fulham. Fair enough to them. They didn't deserve it. They did not deserve it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If you win, you win. It's as I said earlier, a win is a win. Doesn't matter if you play like shit. You win, bro. You win. So, hold that, I suppose, to the haters. Now let's change the title again here to Move. Fulham and Chelsea. Live. Belgian League Watchalong. There we go. And let's remove Chelsea here. There we go. Yeah. No, fair enough, fair enough. I did not expect Chelsea to come back there. I thought they would be dead. I thought they would be done out, dead. Skill issue, all of that, you know, all of that. Kinda crazy, all of that, isn't it? But, oh, by the way, I'm just wondering, what happens if you have, like, nothing in here? But then the moment you put in... Okay, I see. I understand now. I find it annoying that it scales like this. Can I change that? What is anti-aliasing? I don't know. Disabled it. Now I enabled it again. Doesn't change anything. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's chat lock more. I don't know. I'm just messing around with OBS now. I don't know what any of these fucking I don't know what any of these settings do, bro. 78%, nee. Hoofdletters. En dat. Zo. I don't know, how do I get this to not morph the letter? How do I get it so the editor doesn't morph, but the size remains the same? How do I do that? Because that would be nice if I could do that. So that it looks nice like this. Anyhow, let's just remove this. Don't need it right now. And let's close the Chelsea game, by the way. We don't need that either. Let's set up the redirect to the BELGIAN game as well for this. On my own channel. And I will just quickly go take a quick break. I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. My apologies for taking such a while. Yeah, subscribe, guys, subscribe. It's still half time here, nothing special going on. Let's check some other results. Let's check some other results right now. Leicester playing against Liverpool. Wolves won. Wolves won against Man United, by the way. And Arsenal won against Ipswich. Leave Davis on a red card again. And Arsenal played a good game, you know. Played a good game. Yeah, Arsenal is finishing second again. Arsenal is probably finishing on, let's say they went their last 15 points. That puts them on 66, or on 76, sorry. On 81. 81 is a big decrease from 88. You're never winning a title on 81 points, are you? And they're probably not winning their last 5 games either. Because if you look at Arsenal right now, what games do they have left? Something went wrong. Try fucking out, Google. Can you word, please? Yeah, they play Crystal Palace. That's looking like a draw. There's 67 points for Arsenal. Yeah, that puts Arsenal on 67 points. So 67 points. Then they beat Bournemouth is 70 points. Draw Liverpool is 71 points. Draw Newcastle is 72. Beat Southampton is 75 points at the end of the season. What a drop-off, isn't it? What a drop-off from 89. They will probably finish, in my opinion, 11 to 14 points lower than they did last season. Staggering difference. Staggering. And yeah. Chelsea, a bit lucky, I can't lie. A bit lucky. Let me close this here. And Arsenal is also a bit lucky because in previous seasons, yeah, let's say 75 points. Let's go to the Premier League. 75 points. What would that have gotten you last season? Okay, I thought it gotten you top 4. Never mind. I thought 75 points was not enough for top 4 last season, but it was more than enough. Yeah, never mind. I'm waffling. I'm waffling now. The entire league has been weaker, hasn't it? The entire Premier League, should I say. Yeah, 71 points back in the treble season by Man City. 71 points again. Yeah, it looks like 70 points is about the benchmark for getting top 4 in the Premier League. I've never really paid attention to, yeah. 2018, 75 points would have been the amount that Liverpool got, so depending on goal difference, you might not make it. Yeah, 76 points back in the 2016-17 season. You know. So sometimes football just goes in cycles like that, I guess. Where the league is better and you have teams that are actually trying, and where you have a lot of people talking bullshit. Football doesn't go in cycles because of any natural thing. It's because of people not trying good enough. Second half is gonna start soon in this game, by the way. We had 4 minutes of stoppage time, and the kickoff was a bit delayed as well for the first half. Okay, second half should start soon. Been a bit quiet this stream, I can't lie. I guess people are too busy dealing with hangover after yesterday, I guess. Okay, second half is about to start. 1 second. Let me just... I've got a few things open here. Let me just close some stuff. Oh yeah, AZ. The Dutch Cup final is today. KNVB. When does that start? Oh, tomorrow. It's tomorrow, not today. My apologies. I thought that was today. No, it's tomorrow. I need to see if I can watch that. 1 second. Let me open my schedule quickly. My apologies. 6 PM tomorrow. That's an annoying hour. Who fucking hosts a cup final on a fucking Monday, bro? 6 PM on a Monday for the cup final, you know. That's kind of wicked. I guess we can do it, though. I guess we can do it. But that's wicked. Second half has begun here. Second half has begun. Now that's mad, bro. A cup final on a Monday? That's a stinker and hooked by the Dutch league. Big up to Super C. Big up. Thank you for subscribing. Zet de Brugge fan. You think you'll survive relegation this season? Because it's a bit tight down there, isn't it? But you've got RWDM. I think you'll beat RWDM if you have that third place playoff. I don't think you'll get straight relegated. Let's look at third position right now. Yeah, you're in the relegation playoff at the moment. You're at 1 point behind Sint-Truiden. Do you still play Sint-Truiden this season? You do, right? Play them at home. Yeah, you play Sint-Truiden at Jan Bredel. You can beat them, I think. You beat them at Jan Bredel. You should beat Beerschot. And you've got Kortrijk at Jan Bredel as well. I think you can win your last 3 games. I think you'll be fine, to be honest. I think you'll be fine. It's kind of false that you were in relegation to win it. Your season this year has been wild. I can't lie. Union ball backwards here. And ball cleared. Outfield throw-in. Eredivisie Smith. I don't watch it that much, to be honest. I've never watched Eredivisie a lot. I've always watched one game here or there, but I've never watched Eredivisie a lot. It's not that it's a bad league to watch or anything. Quality for certain is not bad. It's one of the best leagues in the world quality-wise, but the football doesn't appeal to me. It's like the style. Oh, Union! Brothers! How are you missing open net tap-ins here? That's a double open net tap-in miss, bro. Yallah, bro. Someone sack these players. I swear it down, yeah. Genk has been the luckiest team this season. You remember the Dendert game? Dendert missed like 3 tap-ins on open net against Genk. These men are so lucky, bruv. I pray on their downfall, because they talk too much for a fucking team that's won like 5 league titles. Nah, bruv, y'all need to score in y'all. What the fuck, bro? How are these men not scoring? Goes into the box now by Union from the corner. It's out for a goal kick. Man's getting salty. You know, bro. You know. Now, I am mad salty about that miss. Fuck it, I am salty about that miss. He needs to fucking score that. Like, bro, 1-0 up quickly becomes 2-1 down, isn't it? I know this stadium. I know what happens there. 1-0 up, you quickly become 2-1 down. Bro, get that second. Ball won back hit by Union. And it's stopping the game. Why are you stopping the game? A player is on the ground. Who's on the ground? A Genk player. He's holding his eye. What happened? And he ran into his own player, bro. Stand up. You're not hurt. Stand up, pussy. Oh, ball up the pitch again, hit by Union. Union is in, they have to score, they do score. 2-0. 2-0. It might be offside, but it's a brace by Anki Pellu. He's missed one chance, he doesn't do it again. Well, he's missed 2 chances, to be fair. He scored the penalty. Was it him that scored the chance, that missed the chance before the penalty? I'm not sure. But he scored the penalty anyway, and he scored it cold. And now he's scored the 2-0 as well. Keep your heads up, Union. Keep your heads up. Focus, focus, and you can get this win over the line. And then, we pray on the collapse of both these teams, isn't it? I think he's on. I think he's on. I think Sadiq keeps him on. Good finish as well. Good finish. And Genk is at fault for a lot of this as well, isn't it? Genk has been at fault for a lot of their own problems. They've given the ball away sloppily, they've gone forwards lethargically, they've held onto the ball without doing anything. They have only themselves to blame. Genk crumble in playoffs, just as you said, bro. I know ball, innit? I know ball. That's 2-0. They always do this in playoffs, bro. Like, literally always. They've only played one good playoffs. When Club Brugge won the title anyways. We almost crumbled the title that season. Was that 1920 or was that 1819? I can't remember which season it was, but... we almost crumbled away in the playoffs there. Ball comes to the left now for... Genk. Let me check what season that was. 1920 was when Genk won it. My apologies. I believe that was in 21-22. But no. 21-22 is the Union season. Yeah, it's 2021. There you go. 1920 is the first of our three-peats. I got a bit confused with the years. Yeah, Union is winning, bro. Union will win this game, bro. I think they'll get this game over the line, but they need to focus. They need to focus. They need to stay tight, and that's Genk crumbling. That's Genk crumbling after this defeat. But now Union is high on confidence. Genk's confidence drops. Union's confidence is going up. They're starting to believe they can win a title now. They won the cup last season. The Basel gene is gone. They can win the title, bro. So we need to kill them off. We need to beat them both games. Beat them both games. Draw Genk into the game against them. And then you can drop points in one more game. Assuming Union wins all their other games. Then you can drop points in one more game. One more. And let's not make it be KA Gent. Not this time around, at least. Because we still play Anderlecht away. Which... yeah, Anderlecht is dog shit, but it's still Anderlecht at Lotto Park. Wait, do we play them at Lotto Park? Or is it at Jan Breidel? It's at Lotto Park, right? Yeah. So we still play Anderlecht at Lotto Park. We still play Union away, so we need to win our next 3 games. Our next 3 games, we win those. I think that's a title wrapped up for us. I think we've done it then. Because then we'll be 1 point clear of Union now if we win today. So we will go 7 points clear. A draw against Genk. Let's assume Union wins their last 3. A draw against Genk, we will be 5 points clear. Let's say a loss against Anderlecht, we will go to 2 points clear. Let's say we beat or draw Antwerp. So not a single win in our last 3. And we still win the title on half a point. On half a point we win the title. I believe it's half a point, right? How many did Union get in regular season? Regular season. Oh no, Union also has half a point. It comes down to wins then. I think it comes down to either wins or position in second in the regular season. I'm not sure. It's a bit confusing sometimes. They change the rule every fucking year, didn't it? I'll check out the lineups in a second. They changed the rules so much, so I'm not really sure what the rules are at the moment. Because last year I believe it was league table position in regular season that mattered. So I think it's the same now. So if we get the same amount of points, we win the title. I think. Again, I'm not sure what the rules are right now, but I think that's how it goes. Anyhow, let's check out, as Wim asked, lineups. Close this, like this. Club Brugge. Our Warriors for the Battle of Flanders. That's strange. Mignolet, Sabbe Ordonez, so same defense as always. Onyedika Yashari van Aken. Yeah. Solis, Nielsen, Jutla. So same as always, as I said, we'll keep playing the same team as we have been playing. I need a Nielsen goal. Gustav Nielsen, when's the last time you scored, brother? Last match, Gustav Nielsen. Like, bro, you've only got 9 goals this season, you know. You've only got 9 goals in 25 games, bruv. Not transfers, fuck's sake. I clicked on the wrong thing. Current season, that's what I want. The last time he scored was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games ago. 8 games ago. He needs to score, bro. He needs to score. He can't go 9 games without scoring. Got a goal, bro. Nielsen got a goal. How many goals is Jutla on now? Because Jutla picked 4 and back up, didn't he? He's on 9 goals as well. Less assists, though. He's not been as good this season. He's had a poor. He's been poor this season, even. He came off the bench a lot too, but picked up 4 now. Jutla still hasn't been able to replicate his 3rd season. Let's close that though. Yeah, it looks like a good lineup. And I don't even care about the lineup for Gent, because we have to do it anyways. So like that. Regardless of what lineup Gent pull out, we have to do it. We have to beat them. Genk going backwards now with the ball. Bruges double looks fated. Yeah, it looks fated for the double. How poetic that our second start comes with a double, isn't it? And we ain't won the cup in time, bro. We ain't won the cup in time. Last time was 2015. So 10 years. 10 years. Bro, that's all poetic, isn't it? 10 years after last winning the cup, you win it again. You win to double when you win your second start. Which is your second title in a row. Like, bro, it's all poetic, you know. The starts align a bit too much to the point you'll get nervous, but get the next 3 wins over the line and I think it's done. So we need to put in some performances and hope that our opponents, the title race, drop off a bit. Like Genk right now. Now Union needs to drop off as well after this game. Thank you for the win, Union. If we win our game, we go top of the league. And then you can drop off as well. The game at Genk is the biggest worry left in my opinion. Because if we draw Union, I think we're fine. And Union away is not that difficult. Like, it's not easy, of course, to play them away, but it's not as difficult as Genk away. And again, Genk can just sink out wins, even when they're bad. Union doesn't really do that. Union wins when they play well, and when they play poorly, they lose or draw. Whereas Genk, if you don't kill them, they win. And now a free kick to Union here. And currently it's still 2-0 and nothing much happening, to be honest. Free kick to Union, and Union is happy with where they are at. All I can beg is don't grumble and give them hope. Because even if this ends in just a draw, if Genk has like the comeback and they like we can still do it, then they'll be a bit hopeful again. It's all about mental stuff at this stage. I want Genk's mentality to be gone, bro. Ball thrown in by Union, it's headed on to nowhere. It's cleared now and put out for a throw-in. Throw-in to Union. Alf out here with that psychological warfare. We need to get psychological warfare going, you know what I'm saying, bro? Psychological warfare, I don't see anything morally questionable about that. Goes into the box is not into the box really, it's into nowhere. It's quite poor. It's a goal kick now to Genk. There's still 30 minutes left in this game, you know. There's still 30 minutes left. And Union win the ball back again. If they scored again, I think it's really dumb. Like 2-0, still some stuff can happen. Yikes. What is Union doing here? Giving the ball away up the pitch. Tolu now loses it. And the ball goes backwards to the goalkeeper from Union. And now Union moving the ball again. Ball on the left with Niang. Niang goes into midfield and they lose the ball again. Genk. Going into midfield, going down the right. Now ball up the pitch by Sturkers. Karetsas. Karetsas gets it back, but he loses it as well. Niang. Niang, oh, he feints his man here. Now ball on the left, Ivanovic. Niang is with him. Ivanovic goes into Akimpelu though. Akimpelu loses it. Oh, he took a bit too long. Just stumbled there for a moment. Now ball by Van Hout is very well placed. Down the right and shot goes straight at the goalkeeper. He should have squared it. What is this man doing sometimes? Ball into midfield here for Genk. Genk brings the ball down the right with Sturkers. Sturkers gives it to Sadiq and Smets. Smets goes down the left. Smets again. Ball into Sturkers, who gives it to Karetsas. Sturkers once again. Tolu, Bangura, Smets, or sorry, Heinen. Now Kayembe crosses it in. Tolu gets there, but he doesn't get a good finish. Oh, Tolu. Tolu's confidence isn't much right now. Van Houten now. And Union playing the ball down into their own half. They'll just have to put it long. That's what they do now. Akimpelu. Oh. Genk has slipped up here again. And Union is in. He has to square the ball or shoot it. Make a decision quickly though. He's put it wide. He's put it wide again. This man should be on a hat-trick at this point. Look at this. Sadiq just fucks up, bro. He's in. He's in. He has to score those. He tries to put it on the other side of... You need to pick your post and go for it, but... you need to score then. You need to score those. That is game done if he scores. They've had their chances, bro, Union, to finish this off. I swear down, yeah? You get these amount of chances against Club Brugge, these players will score. But against Genk, they're struggling, bruv. I swear it down, we are the unluckiest team in the fucking league, bro. If you watch this shit, bro, if you watch this shit, it's mental. At least they are still winning for the now. Need to keep up to win. Genk on the ball here. Genk. Into midfield. Oh, this Rivella is bored. Bored this. Throw in now. Red Sauce doesn't get the ball. Yeah, time wasting time. Union can't get too giddy trying to score. They can't get too giddy. They need to lock up. They need to shut down. They need to waste time. They need to not sink in too deeply. They still need to go forwards. But they need to keep some man back. When they go forwards, pass the ball around. If don't force it, if space opens up, get the ball through, score. You know, like that, bro. Just hold onto the ball. Keep a few players back. Make sure all of your back four is behind. And play the ball. Play the ball. Then if you lose it, you can quickly win it back. Because one of your back four can step up. You have a back three and all your players coming back. And then you're still solid. Now Genk moving the ball backwards again. Now on the left. Union loses the ball. Long ball hit by Genk. Or the through ball rather, but Union's goalkeeper comes out and gets to it. Good goalkeeping by Morris. We're entering 68 minutes of football, or 68 minutes of this game at the very least. We'll soon be at 70 minutes. Ball down the right now. Okay. Just passing around, ball forwards. Can't they do anything with it? Ball into the box. Fucking Palu can't hold on to it. It's a free kick to Genk. This game is dull, man. This game is dull. I can't lie. But it is a good result. It is a good result. As it stands. Genk ball on the left here. Genk ruim. Yeah, Genk collapsed, bedoel. Genk collapsed. Club Brugge defeat. And they're gone. If they play Antwerp, yeah, and they drop points again, they'll be completely out of it. They might not win another game this season. If they draw against Antwerp, or lose against them. If they beat Antwerp, they'll probably get a bit of confidence back. But bro, they drop points against Antwerp. They're not winning another game for the rest of the season, I think. Which is wild. Kayembe. But that's what happens, isn't it? When the gas tank goes out, it's done. Finalissimo. Sometimes you just have that run, and they kept getting away with it. They had a lot of games where they got away with it. This season, I think about Dender. That game was so good. The amount of tap-ins Dender missed. They've gotten away with it a few times this season. But looks like their luck is running out. And now ball cleared by Union. Genk, ball on the right side with Sturkers. Sturkers. Ball into the box, it's cleared. You can't win a title on luck. I agree. You can't win a title on luck, bro. And people will be like, oh, but Genk won regular season. Why did they win regular season? Why did they win regular season? Because Club Brugge was in Europe. If Club Brugge did not know about, like, let's say there were no playoffs. Let's say no playoffs. Almost all of the points Club Brugge dropped were right after the European Games. If there were no playoffs, Club Brugge would have rested a lot more in Europe, would have not gotten as far as Europe, would have not beaten Atalanta, would have not gotten a round of 16, but they would have won the title. That is why the playoffs exist. I feel like a lot of people forget about that. That's why the playoffs exist. To make sure that we compete in Europe. That we don't throw away European games. Because that's what we were doing before the playoffs were introduced. That is what Belgium was doing before the playoffs was introduced. Now, the new 34-team league. It would have been fine if it was a 30-team league. Because that gives you enough... that removes 10 games, which is good. Because then you have less to worry about for Europe. But 6 games less, I don't think that's enough. Fatigue will catch up all the same, I think. Like, you have 10 games in Europe, at least, to get to the round of 16. If you get to the round of 16, you are guaranteed to have 10 games already. Watchalong here. Are they still checking? No. Game can continue. Union has the ball with Maurice. We are into the 74th minute. And Union still looks quite comfortable. They're coasting at the moment. Ball up the pitch now, headed backwards by Union into Morris' hands. Union handing Bruges their last 3 league titles. The last 3 league titles of Bruges have been gifted to us by Union, bro. Collapse, and this time causing the collapse of Genk. But we still need to get it over the line. Don't get a giddy in it. Don't get a giddy. We still need to get it over the line. Ball into the box now, and Union still need to get this game over the line. Because Genk is still going up. They're still trying to press. They're still trying to get something out of this. Oh, ball into the hands of Morris again. You see that though? Genk is putting pressure now. Genk is trying to get a goal back. And if they get 1 back, Stadium comes to life. Gets 2 back, and now everything is kicking off, you know. So they gotta be careful. They gotta be careful. Ball onto the right side now. Yeah, this game is dead, isn't it? This game is dead. Ball into the box, cleared. Union now. Union. Ball out for the throw-in. Dave Kovacic, by the way, has gotten 7 goals this season. 7 goals by Matej Kovacic this season. Not bad, isn't it, for the washed-up player. He stepped up this season for some goals. Got a brace against Fulham. Matej Kovacic's goals this season, all of them have been bangers, by the way. All of his goals have been outside of the box bangers. And Fuseni coming on for the promise here for Union. Promise looking a bit hurt. He's wasting time. Kovacic's goal against Chelsea was class, wasn't it? This season. Post and in, just running through their entire midfield. And said I won't celebrate because it's my former club, but you know, you gotta celebrate those. You gotta celebrate them harder, you know. Genk still on the ball here, just passing it around. Genk fans are lost, bro. Genk fans are lost in action. Ball up the pitch now. Now it's for a goal kick again. Look, the Genk fans are still waving the flags and all of that, so when by the goal. Bad play to them, to be honest, that they're still trying to inspire their dead team. Because I think they're dead, bro. I think this league title is done for Genk after this. 2 losses on the spin, I think they're gone mentally. Now between Union and Club Brugge. But you never know, isn't it? Because they're only 1 point behind, assuming Brugge even win. We still have to win first. Let's assume we do. Only 1 point behind. Like, mentally they might be fucked, but you never know, they come back. You never know, they picks up mentally. They like zen all of that shit and start playing good again. Tommy's coming off after scoring up the race, and he's chatting with his manager. That's all nice and cool, isn't it? They can't keep the ball in play, so throw in for the Genk. Genk gets the ball into the box here now. Ball onto the left. And Genk still. Down the right, LEAUGE. LEAUGE, ball up the pitch. It's headed away by Union, but it's picked back up by Sturkert, but it's immediately lost again by Genk. They can't keep a ball in play right now, and neither can Union, to be fair. But at the 80th minute now, with yeah, maybe 5 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Let's say 5 minutes of stoppage time coming up. We got a new subscriber, did we? I mean, yeah. Super C, big up to him. Ball on the right now, Genk. And now, they're not really doing anything with the ball. Kind of lame, I can't lie. That ought to be a free kick. It isn't. They're not giving a free kick there. Now Genk just moving the ball around again. This game is dead, man. This game got the fucking energy of a fucking ghost pepper. Ball down the left. Bar. Come on, get the ball back from Bar here. He's not scared, guys. Out for the corner. This game is done. Genk have tapped out. I hope so. Ball into the box now is cleared. LEAUGE does well here. He crosses it in, it's headed away. Now Genk trying to, Union trying to go for it. It's Fusani here. Ball onto the left, going into the box. Oh, poor passing. Poor passing. Fusani needs to do better there. Nyang thinks so as well. Nyang is like, come on man, what is this? Nyang is like, man, what is this, bro? What is this? LEAUGE again. And Genk now on the ball. Coming down the right. Who? Or whatever his name is. Gets the ball back to LEAUGE, who tries to take Morrison by surprise, but not like that, mate. Not like that. Morris, not Morrison. What am I saying? Yeah, you're not catching them by surprise like that. Genk ball up the pitch again. Tolu heads it backwards and it's won back by Union. Union ball up the pitch. Union again just going nowhere with the ball. Ball for Genk now. Genk ball up the pitch. It comes straight to Morris, who will just waste time here again. That's another minute of the clock. There you go. Morris picks up the ball. Walks back into the halfway line. Or into the halfway point of his box. And now substitutions for the Genk. Ba coming off, Sterrenberg coming on. Look at how quickly they're off the pitch, bro. Look at how quickly they're off the pitch right now. But if they're winning, they're like taking 20 minutes to get off the pitch. Where's how that goes in football? Huh? Where's how that goes? No data, what the fuck you mean, though? My stream dying right now. There's no data on my stream console here. Okay, excellent connection. Okay, my stream is trolling me. YouTube was trolling me. I thought my stream had crashed for a moment. Genk now, ball down the left. Heinen into Kayembe. Kayembe, ball up the pitch. It's won back by Union, and I believe it's free kick hit for offside. Yeah. Yes. Bye bye Bonsuba. Stinker and hooked, you know. Genk. Tottenham on 16th place, you know. They can still win the game. They can still win the game, though. That'll put United in the fucking mud, won't it? Oh, Genk is going forward here. Union wild chance, but they get the ball back. Wild chance to make in your box there. And you're only 2 goals up. Ball out for going. Genk. Well, they throw it in quickly. They are taking their time. You'd expect them to throw it in quickly, considering they're kind of fighting the time here. And they lose the ball now. They got it back though. Rasmussen just slid into it, but couldn't get the ball. Ball going back. It's now for Genk with Sadiq and Smets. And Sadiq plays a poor pass. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can, but just barely. Now Sadiq again. 4 minutes of regular time. And then whatever the amount of stoppage time they give, which I don't think will be that much. I think there'll be like 5 minutes or something. And 5 minutes to score twice ain't a lot, is it? Burgess can't win, Machida can't win the ball back here. It's after a corner. Thing is, yeah, if they score now, they come alive again, and then they'll have the entirety of stoppage time to get an equalizer. But if they can't score until stoppage time, then they look dusted. Substitutions for Union. Niang coming off. Leeson coming on. And Sykes coming on for Kalali, or whatever his name is. Kalela. That's not even close to how you say that. Now, corner here, Genk. It's whipped into the box, it's cleared by Union. Union throw in again. Wahdi. Couldn't get the ball past the Husseini who was pressing up. And ball won back by Union now. Union. They are ball up and it's cleared again. Genk here, the ball to Ho, whatever. Now a long ball down the right. Is it going to be kept in play? No, it's not. I think it was after a goal kick. Union have the ball anyhow. No, it's after a throw in now. But still balls on the pitch probably, so They'll have to get another ball off the pitch first. Now thrown in. Genk here. Ball into the box, it's headed away, not great. Heinen leaves the ball here, it's whipped in again. It's headed away now. Headed away again by Union. Smets, spills the ball, but Kayembe wins it back. Now going up the pitch again, Smets into Ho. Ball crossed in by Genk. It's going through everybody somehow. It's out for a goal kick. We are into the 90th minutes now. Still 2-0 to Union. Let's see how many minutes of stoppage time they get. Let's see how many... it's a corner, sorry. It's not a goal kick. Corner whipped into the box. Tolu's header goes wide for a goal kick. And you can see they are losing their faith, bro. They are losing their faith. They're starting to think it's done. And I can't blame them, you know. 5 minutes of stoppage time. 5 minutes. I don't think they'll score twice in 5 minutes, to be honest. Is on here. Don't think they'll score twice. I don't think they'll score twice. Ball out for throw-in. LEAUGE here now with the throw-in for the Genk. And now Union again. Come on, Union, get the ball down the left. Down the left here. Go to the corner flag. Be smart about it. Be smart about it. Get the ball into the corner flag. Go to the corner flag, bro, with this ball. What are you doing? This is some good football, though, to keep the ball in play. Free kick to Genk, they say. That's fucking bullshit. That's not a free kick, but Genk on the ball now. And it wasn't offside either. Genk ball down the right with LEAUGE. And just circulating the ball again. Now onto the left. Oh, terrible pass again. Zuidvlag throw into Union. Genk have mentally crumbled. Yeah, I think they're not there right now mentally. I think they're mad struggling here. Well, I don't think they're mad struggling. I know they're mad struggling. Ball over the top here now by... Oh! Tolu who scores. Tolu gets the goal. 1-2. And don't let them come back. That is a mental lapse by Union right there. That's poor. That is very, very poor. Union should not allow that. Look at this. Throw and they have the ball, just give it away. Burgess not paying attention. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Morty should have the ball. Throw-in should be better. Van Rasmussen should not head it back like that. Burgess should pay attention. Literally everything goes wrong here for Union because they think, oh, we've won the game. That's what happens. That's what happens. Still 1 goal up. 3 minutes to go. Probably a bit more than 3 minutes because they like giving extra time here. Ball up the pitch now. Tolu. Tolu down the right. Ball into the box and now they're playing with spirit. Now they're playing with belief. And Union has the ball. 2 minutes left. Probably more than 2 minutes once again. Because they scored a goal, so they're probably going to 6 minutes here. And if Union keeps wasting time like this, might even go to 7. Ball going backwards to Penders here. Penders again on the ball. Now ball on to the left. And 2 balls in play. Did manager from Union just kick a second ball into play? That is the clearest red card I've ever seen. He's intentionally disturbing play. And now the Genk players are being stupid. They're getting involved in this. And what's happened here? What happened here? Where did that second ball come from? Look at these, man. They're melting down, bro. Genius time-wasting strategy. Yeah, it is genius. Look, we're at 95 minutes now. They're gonna let this go on until 8 minutes at this rate. They're gonna let this go to 8 minutes, bro. 8 minutes of stoppage time, ought I say. Red card! Red card for the Union staff member. He won't care. He will not care. He will be happy to come off with a red card. Because he's all but won the team that game. The players from Genk have lost their mind, as you're saying here. They've lost it. That is a genius time-wasting strategy. You'll probably face a big ban for that, and a fine. Oh, lovely. You love to see it. You love to see it. Ball into the box now by Genk. It's into the box again. Far post. Stolu. It's strangling. It's not gone in. And Union cleared. Union, on the ball. What is this? You can pass to the ref. Terrible that by Union. They should make better of these chances. They could have taken the ball down the right, gone up the pitch, countered, and tried to get a late goal. Because 1-3 would have killed the game off. 1-3, the game would have been done and dusted. Really good defending on the line though by Burgess. Yeah, I think that this game is done. I think this game is done at 1-2. Not been a pretty game, I can't lie. It's not been a pretty game. It's been a boring game even. Slow, lethargic, all of that. But now it's done. Now it's done finalissimo. And Genk, long ball again. Gets headed away again by Union. Union, ball up to, in the air. Rasmussen heads it onwards. And now a chance for another counter. Gets the ball to the right. You're not paying attention, bro. 1-2 though. This is a good 1-2. Vitseni, ball back. And shot by Union is blocked. Rasmussen now goes down the right here. But they could waste some time in the corner flag. Ball is out for a throw in to Union. This man got kicked straight into the fucking stomach, by the way, by a Genk player. And it's full time! Full time. Genk lose. Which I would prefer a draw. But Genk losing is a good result as well. For Club Brugge. Now, if we look at the league table, Club Brugge, 1 win takes you to top of the league. 1 win makes you top of the league. That puts us on 42 points if we win. 42 points. Which is 2 ahead of Genk and Union, both. And yeah, so 42 points, yeah. Beat Union to go 5 points ahead of them. Let's say Genk draws. You're 4 points ahead of them. Genk is gone, bro. Let's say Genk draws against Antwerp away, and we beat Union at home after we win today, hopefully. That would put us 4 points clear of Genk. We can draw Genk because we're 5 points clear of Union, so we keep 4 points clear of Genk. We are 3 points ahead of Union. Then we draw against Union. Genk comes within 2 points, it's okay. We win our last 2 games, and this is assuming that both of them win every game, which is of course impossible, because one of the 2 of them will drop points, at the least, maybe both, when they play each other. The next game that they play each other against is in Union's home. So if we beat Union at our calf and then draw them at theirs, assuming we beat Gent, looking good, isn't it? Looking good, but Club Brugge, it ain't done yet, it ain't done yet. Let's see here. Yeah, we need to play Gent, who is our boogie team. Then Union. Back-to-back games against Union. Then Gent again at home. Again, that's our boogie team. I believe... Bro? 1, 2, 3, 4... If we win the next 5 games, including the final, win the next 4 league games as well as the final, we win the double for sure. We win the double for sure. If we win 3 of them and get 1 draw, regardless of which game it is that we draw, we also probably win the league title. And then, yeah, Genk Anderlecht at Lotto Park, and then Antwerp at home for getting the title over the line. Getting the title over the line, 20th title will be won at Jan Bredel. Now, that is all nice and dandy, but there's a Club Brugge game to watch. So let's move over to the Club Brugge watch-along. I'll start that a bit early. I'll go fetch some more water. Big up to Michael TV. Big up. Thank you. I've also checked your stuff out. Terrible. Terrible game, bro. Terrible. I almost fell asleep watching it. The amount of chances they've missed as well, bro. But it's a good result. It's the result we needed. So, let me close this, yeah? Let me close this quickly. Yeah, the game is finished. The game is finished, but I'm about to redirect to another watch-along. Let me subscribe to Michael TV, by the way, because I know he's got a channel. There you go, I've subscribed to him. And let's redirect to that other game, other watch-along. We'll go live there. I'll see you guys in a second.